Students, this is A. Srinivas, lecturer in physics, Vignan Junior College. So, good morning, one and all. Students, in this session of discussion, I would like to explain magnetism and matter chapter. In magnetism and matter, I discuss about bar magnets. In case of a bar magnet, when the bar magnet is divided into different parts, we may cut the bar magnet. In the video, in this animation, you are observing a bar magnet having some length and breadth, having a north pole and south pole. We know that any bar magnet is a dipole, a natural permanent magnet. So in this magnet, here when this magnet is divided into pieces, either parallel to length or perpendicular to length, how the magnetic moment changes. As well as when magnet is bent into an arc shape, how the magnetic moment changes. So this modification in the magnetic moment will be discussed mainly in this session of our discussion. Before division of magnet into small parts and finding magnetic moment, let me introduce about the definition and expression of magnetic moment. Okay, students, let me define the magnetic moment. Here, students, we have bar magnet. See, this is the diagram image of a bar magnet. So, bar magnet has length L. Here, the magnetic length is the distance between two poles of the magnet. At one side we have the north pole, at another side we have south pole. Distance between the poles of the magnet is magnetic length. Let the magnetic length be 2L. Magnetic length is a vector quantity. It is directed from south pole to north pole of magnet. South to north pole of magnet, we direct the magnetic length of magnet, and it is the distance between poles of magnet. Then pole strength is denoted by small m. The ability of attracting magnetic material belongs to pole strength. The pole strength of magnet is smaller. Then the very important definition is magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment denoted by, let it be capital M, it is a vector quantity. In magnitude, magnetic dipole moment is the product of, this is the expression. Here we are observing the expression for magnetic moment. It is the product of pole strength and length of magnet. Pole strength is small m, length of magnet is 2L. Then magnetic moment is the product of this pole strength and length of magnet. So vector form of magnetic moment is capital M bar is equal to small m into 2L bar. Here the direction of magnetic moment, here we write the direction here. The direction of magnetic moment is along length of magnet, which is directed from south pole to north pole of magnet. The direction of magnetic moment is from south pole to north pole of magnet, and its formula is m into 2L. And SI unit of pole strength, here we have the SI unit of pole strength, that is here, observe, look into it. SI unit of pole strength is ampere meter, whereas SI unit of magnetic dipole moment, that is pole strength into length, so it becomes ampere meter square. So next, students, let us move on to the cutting of a magnet and then modification in the pole strength and magnetic moment according to cutting of magnet. So let us consider a magnet. Let this be the magnet, and this magnet having pole strength small m and magnetic moment capital M, and length of magnet is 2L. Let this given magnet be having pole strength at south and north poles. Pole strength is small m and magnetic moment is capital M and length is 2L. Now, in first example, here this is the first example in which a magnet is cut into unequal parts parallel to its axis. Magnet is cut into unequal parts parallel to its axis means, so let us look into this change. Like this, magnet is cut into unequal parts parallel to its length. Okay. Now consider one part of this length of magnet. Now magnet is cut into unequal parts parallel to its length. Then consider one part of its length. Then length remains same, no change in the length. As we cut the magnet parallel to its length, length does not changes, length remains constant. But actually, this is the surface area of magnet. Now, when magnet is cut into unequal parts, area of the magnet reduces by n times. See, this area of actual magnet, when you consider one piece of the magnet, the area reduces by n times. As area reduces by n times, the pole strength, that means ability of attracting magnetic material represented by pole strength, that also reduces. As the area decreases, ability also decreases by the same amount. Now pole strength becomes m by n. Pole strength becomes m by n. And magnetic moment of the magnet m dash is equal to m dash into length 2l whole dash. So we understood it becomes m by n, pole strength, and no change in the length. Therefore, m dash is equal to finally m by n. M dash is m by n. Okay, students, once again, we have a magnet of pole strength small m, magnetic moment capital M, and length 2l. Now this magnet is cut into n equal parts parallel to its length. Consider one piece. In that piece, length remains constant, pole strength is m by n, so that magnetic moment is m by n. Length remains constant. Now consider another way of cutting. Consider the same magnet which having pole strength small m and magnetic moment capital M and length 2l. Now let it be cut into n equal parts. Let the magnet be cut into n equal parts perpendicular to its length. So consider the same magnet. Students, let us consider the same magnet. Let us assume the same magnet. Now it cut into n equal parts perpendicular to its length. Let this be the cutting. Observe it. I am considering the elements perpendicular to its length. It is cut into n equal parts perpendicular to its length, as shown in the second diagram. Then the length get modified. 2l dash is the new length, that is 2l by n. Actual length between the ends of the magnet, between the poles of the magnet, is 2l. Now it cut into n equal parts perpendicular to its length. The length of each part, this is the length of each piece. When you consider one piece, this is the one piece of all pieces, one identical piece. When you consider one identical piece, its length becomes 2l dash is equal to 2l by n, and no change in the pole strength, because the area is same, ability is also same, attracting ability remains same, unaltered. So no change in the pole strength for this situation. M dash remains same. Then new magnetic moment becomes capital M dash is equal to M dash into 2L dash. New magnetic moment. Capital M dash is equal to small m dash into 2L. So small m dash is m into 2L is equal to 2L dash is 2L by n. Therefore, the modified magnetic moment becomes capital M divided by n. So if a magnet is cut into n equal parts but perpendicular to its length, length reduces by n times and pole strength remains constant, but magnetic moment becomes m by n. That's what we observed here. This is the way of cutting in two different ways. So students, let us move on to the next way of cutting. We have a bar magnet of pole strength small m, magnetic moment capital M, and length 2L. Now first it cut into x equal parts parallel to length. So parallel to length as shown in this diagram, let it be cut into x equal parts. Let us consider one such part. Then pole strength is m by x, then magnetic moment becomes capital M by x now. Now then it cut into y equal parts. A magnet is cut into x equal parts parallel to its length and followed by y equal parts perpendicular to its length. Now this is also another way of cutting. First it cut into x equal parts parallel to its length and followed by y equal parts perpendicular to its length. Then if you consider one such part like this, if you consider this part here, we get this one. Then m dash is equal to m by x. Each piece This piece has m by x. Now its length reduces by y times. Length reduces by y times. Then magnetic moment also reduces by y times. M double dash is equal to m dash by y. This magnet having m by x magnetic moment now cut into y equal parts parallel perpendicular to its length. Then length reduces by y times, so that magnetic moment reduces by y times, m dash by y. But m dash is m by x. So it becomes m by x y times. M by x y times. So conclusion is, if a magnet of magnetic moment capital M, a magnet of magnetic moment capital M, cut into x equal parts parallel to its length, followed by y equal parts perpendicular to its length, ultimately the magnetic moment becomes, for each piece becomes m by xy, and pole strength is m by x. Pole strength is m by x. Students, next we have to find the net magnetic moment when two bar magnets of magnetic moment m1 m2 are kept at an angle theta with each other. Suppose, let us consider one bar magnet. Let this be a bar magnet. We have a bar magnet by having south pole at left end and north pole at right end. And from south to north, magnetic moment of first bar magnet of magnetic moment m1. This is the first magnet placed as shown in the diagram with magnetic moment m1. Let us consider at the same region we have one more magnet. One more magnet is kept as shown in the diagram. This is the second magnet kept here, such that south pole of second magnet coincides with first pole. Like poles are coincide with each other. We place a second magnet such that south pole of second magnet coincides with south pole. This is north pole of second magnet, so that the second magnet has magnetic moment along this direction. Let its magnetic moment be m2. So we have two magnets of magnetic moment m1 m2 placed such that like poles touch each other and makes theta angle with each other. Two magnets makes theta angle with each other as shown in this diagram. Then what is about resultant magnetic momentum? Magnetic moment is a vector quantity. So resultant magnetic moment, when you construct a parallelogram formed by these two vectors according to parallelogram law of addition of vectors, the diagonal of the parallelogram, let this be the diagonal of the parallelogram drawn. This gives the resultant magnetic moment. This diagonal of the parallelogram gives the resultant magnetic moment. We know that PQ are two vectors makes theta angle. Resultant is square root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta, equal to that the net magnetic moment M is given by this formula. Here you are observing this formula. M is equal to square root of M1 square plus M2 square plus 2M1 M2 cos theta. Hence this is the correct formula for us. M is equal to square root of M1 square plus M2 square plus 2M1 M2 cos theta. Then angle made by the resultant magnetic moment with M1 is alpha or pi. Then tan pi is equal to, here this is the second formula, tan pi is equal to, it is equivalent to Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. Therefore tan pi is equal to M2 sin theta by M1 plus M2 cos theta. Now resultant magnetic moment when two magnets are placed such that unlike poles touch each other by making an angle theta with each other. As simple as that, let us draw first magnet of magnetic moment M1 by having south pole here and north pole here. From south to north direction we have magnetic moment. Now we put another magnet here. We put second magnet at theta angle. We put second magnet at theta angle such that the north pole of second magnet coincides with south pole of first magnet, so that unlike poles are touch each other. Here we used the second magnet, we kept the second magnet such that unlike pole touch each other. So that north pole of second magnet is coincides with south pole, and this is south pole. Then this is south pole. Then we have to represent the direction of magnetic moment now reversed. This is the direction of magnet. M2 is directed in this direction. Arrow mark. Look into the arrow mark. This is the direction of magnetic moment M2 of second magnet. Now draw this equivalent vector here. Draw the equivalent vector of M2 magnetic moment in this direction. This is equivalent vector to this one having magnetic moment M2. As M1 first magnet and second magnet physically making theta angle here, but the vectors of M1 M2 magnetic moments of M1 M2 makes an angle 180 minus theta here. When unlike poles, north pole of second magnet coincides with south pole of first magnet, the magnetic moment is directed in opposite direction, south to north, so that draw equal vector. We get 180 minus theta angle between M1 and M2. Then apply parallelogram law of addition of vectors between M1 and M2 vectors, which makes 180 minus theta angle with each other. It becomes square root of M1 square plus M2 square plus 2M1 M2 cos of 180 minus theta, that is minus cos theta. Hence this is the formula, final expression. The M is equal to square root of M1 square plus M2 square minus 2M1 M2 cos theta. M is equal to square root of M1 square plus M2 square minus 2M1 M2 cos theta. Similarly, if resultant magnetic moment is like this, then angle made by resultant magnetic moment M with M1 is pi, then tan pi is equal to M2 sin theta. This is the second formula. M2 sin theta by M1 plus M2 cos of 180 minus theta. Therefore, M2 sin theta by M1 minus M2 cos theta. Okay, students, let us consider one important case of finding magnetic moment while bending a magnet. We have a bar magnet. This is the bar magnet. When it is bent into a shape of arc, what is the modified magnetic moment? This is the question. If a bar magnet is bent into a shape of arc, then what is the magnetic moment? So let us consider the perfect values for them. We have a bar magnet of magnetic moment capital M. This is the bar magnet having magnetic moment capital M. Capital M means let small m be the pole strength, 2L be the length of magnet. Let this be the south pole and this be the north pole of magnets. Then magnetic moment is small m into 2L. This is the very well known formula in our discussion in this part of video. Now this magnet is bent into arc shape. See the diagram. This magnet, bar magnet, now bent into arc shape such that let O be the center of the circle. It makes O be the center. It makes theta angle. This angle, the two edges. This is the one edge of the magnet. This is the second edge. The two edges of the magnets making this angle, the total angle between the edges is equal to theta. Now the bar magnet bent into arc shape as shown in the diagram such that the ends of the magnets are making, this is theta angle. Here this angle is theta, making theta angle at center of the circle O. The radius of the circle of this arc is R. R is the radius of the circle. Then what is the modified magnetic moment is the question. Here south pole is at this position for this arc shaped magnet. North pole is at this position. Draw a straight line joining the south and north pole. Then this is distance between the two poles of the curved shaped magnet. Let this distance be 2x. This is 2x. Then from center of the magnet draw a perpendicular line. This is the perpendicular bisector drawn from center to the SN line. Then this angle, bisecting angle, this part of angle, students, this is theta by 2 as well as this is theta by 2. Let this point be P. We have a right angle triangle OPS as well as another right angle triangle OPN. In the right angle triangle OPS, take sin theta by 2. Sin theta by, this is theta by 2 angle. This part is theta by 2. This is theta by 2. Sin theta by 2 is x by r. Then x is equal to r sin theta by 2. X is equal to r sin theta by 2. Then the magnetic moment, modified magnetic moment for this arc shaped bent magnet is m dash is equal to small m pole strength into distance between the poles. Always the magnetic moment is the product of pole strength into distance between the poles of magnet. So magnetic moment m dash is equal to pole strength into distance between the poles, means m into 2x. Okay. Here m into 2 into x, we calculate x as r sin theta by 2. So m into 2 into r sin theta by 2, and we write the value of m dash in terms of m, that is our aim. Already we have a bar magnet. Initially it was a bar magnet having magnetic moment m and length 2l. This 2l length now bent into arc shape. As theta is the angle made at the center of the circle, length of the arc is equal to r theta. Students, mathematically, geometrically, we know that if theta is the angle made by the arc at the center of the circle, then perimeter is r theta. So 2l is equivalent to r theta. We understood. 2l is equivalent to r theta. Therefore, here the m into 2 into r sin theta by 2. Now, we have this formula. M dash is equal to m into 2 into r sin theta by 2. Okay. Because magnetic moment is the pole strength into length of magnet, distance between the two poles. So 2x is 2r sin theta by 2. And then here from this equation, as m is equal to small m into r theta for a bar magnet, now r is equal to m by theta. R is equal to capital M, the mr, let it be, bring the value of mr from it. So mr is equal to capital M by theta. So 2 into m into r, this is replaced by capital M by theta into sin theta by 2. So rearranging this one, we get this formula. This is 2m sin theta by 2 whole divided by theta. Theta must be in radians. Theta is in radians. So hence this is the formula, students. If you have a bar magnet of magnetic moment m bent into a form of arc that makes theta angle at center of the circle, then modified magnetic moment of this arc shaped magnet is m dash is equal to 2m sin theta by 2 whole divided by theta. Theta is in radians. This is the conclusion. Okay, students, in the modification of shape of the magnet to find magnetic moment, let us consider one more case. Here we have a bar magnet. Students, let us consider a bar magnet. Let this be a bar magnet. Of magnetic moment m. Let this be the south pole and this is north pole. 2l is the length of magnet, and magnetic moment of the magnet m is the pole strength, so that magnetic moment of the bar magnet is small m into 2l. This is the very well known formula. Every time in every part of our discussion today we are using the same expression. The magnetic moment of given bar magnet is pole strength into length of magnet, so that small m into 2l. Now this is bent at center. Let this be the center O. At center O, this magnet is bent into two parts. So let us draw the shape of bent magnet. Here I am drawing shape of a bent magnet like this. It is bent at, let this be the middle point O. At middle point O, the magnet is bent into this V shape, such that here let this be the south pole and this is the north pole, and this part of length is L because it is exactly bent at midpoint. We know that this part of length is L and this is L. Okay, now this SO is L as well as ON is also equal to L. This part is L, such that the angle made at the center, this angle is given by theta. This is theta. draw a perpendicular line here, and here draw a line at O and join south and north poles. This is actually the new modified length. The modified length of bent magnet. Modified length of bent magnet. Modified length of bent magnet is the length between south and north poles always. Hence, this is the length of magnet. This is length of magnet. This part be x up to let this point be b. SP is equal to x as well as Pn is equal to x. The modified length of magnet now becomes 2x. We have to find 2x value. As this SON angle is theta, SON angle is theta, this is given in the data. Theta is the angle. By theta angle we bend the magnets. Therefore, this angle between SOP angle is theta by 2. As well as PON is also equal to theta by 2. This angle is also equal to theta by 2. We have right angle triangle. OPS is the right angle triangle. In that right angle triangle, consider sine theta by 2. Sine theta by 2 is equal to x divided by L. This is x opposite side, hypotenuse is L. X by L. This implies we get x is equal to L sine theta by 2. Then new length of magnet in modified condition. This is the modified condition. In this modified condition, new length of magnet is 2x. 2L dash is the new length, let it be 2x. So 2x, x is equal to L sine theta by 2 here, and cross multiplying x is equal to L sine theta by 2. So new length is equal to 2L sine theta by 2. This is the new length. So we calculated modified length of magnet in this modified shape such that it makes theta angle at the midpoint. Then magnetic moment of the modified value, m dash is equal to pole strength into length of magnet 2x, which is equal to 2L sine theta by 2. So m into 2L sine theta by 2. We know that m into 2L is actual magnetic moment. So m dash is equal to m sine theta by 2. That's what we write here. Here we write the modified magnetic moment as m sine theta by 2 and as well as length as 2L sine theta by 2. We derived those two expressions. Once again I conclude, we have a bar magnet of magnetic moment m. Of course it is equal to m into 2L. Now exactly at midpoint O, this magnet is bent such that it makes theta angle. Then the new length is the distance between south and north pole. It becomes 2L sine theta by 2 and magnetic moment becomes n sine theta by 2. Students, in this part of our discussion in this video, especially we discussed about the definition of magnetic moment, capital M as the product of pole strength M and length of magnet, followed by the cutting of magnet parallel to length and perpendicular to length, then bending of magnet into arc shape and bending of magnet by making theta angle. In these modifications, we find out the values of magnetic moment. Students, I hope you understood this explanation very well with this explanation. And thank you for watching. Thank you one and all. Thank you very much.